I have another question. Can China afford a military deployment in Pakistan? The political cost is prohibitive. We just discussed that. The monetary cost may be daunting too. Beijing's coffers are depleting. Its economy has hit a rough patch. Even Xi Jinping cannot deny it anymore. The Chinese president is back from a summer retreat. He'd been missing from the public eye for 2 weeks. We'll tell you what he was up to in a bit. But first, let me fill you in on what he has said now. He went on an inspection of Jinzhou. This is a city in northeast China. And here Xi Jinping told Chinese officials to speed up the restructuring of industries. He told them to focus on reform and development. In the meantime, Chinese Premier Li Keqiang landed in Shenzhen. Now, this is a tech and manufacturing hub. Here, Premier Li met key officials and told them that 6 provinces must step up their economic output. 6 provinces: Guangdong, Jiangsu, Zhejiang, Henan, Sichuan and Shandong. Why these 6 provinces? Because they're the main contributors to China's economy. They represent 40% of the Chinese economy and nearly 60% of China's total foreign trade and foreign investment. So both the president and the premier are talking about an economic push. And both were missing in action because they were in the resort town of Baidehi. This is where the Communist Party holds a secret conclave, and they hold it every year. Former and current Chinese leaders meet behind closed doors. They discuss future policies, they critique current policies, they try to build consensus, or so we are told. Retired party elders review the performance of the current leaders. And none of what happens inside is shared with the world. The media is kept away from this conclave. Even the dates of the conclave are kept secret. So every year, when the Chinese leadership goes missing for 2 weeks, people know they're all meeting in Baidehi. Xi Jinping and Li Keqiang are now back, and the first thing they do is talk about the economy. Presumably, the party elders are not happy about the Chinese economy. The people most certainly are not happy about it. China's economic troubles are becoming too big to hide.
Overall, the international environment became more complex and severe in July, with the World Economic Survey slowing down and global inflationary pressures remaining high. The domestic epidemic is spreading from various points and is frequent in many places, combined with high temperatures and rain, make it more difficult to keep the economy running smoothly.
The slowdown in global economy, the growing inflation, the Wuhan virus, the heat wave and the drought. China's list of problems is rather long. We've discussed some of this before. Tonight I want to focus on the heat wave and the drought. This is the latest crisis for the Chinese state. And the scale is truly massive. Listen to this carefully. More than 6 million people have been affected. 6 million. How many cities and counties are we talking about? Well over 130. China has issued a red alert in these areas. They're experiencing a severe heat wave. Among them is one of China's largest provinces, Sichuan. Sichuan is struggling. The province has ordered all factories to shut down for 6 days. Why? Because extreme heat has led to power shortages. How did that happen? Well, the heat is unbearable, so people are using more air conditioning, and that is putting pressure on the power grid. The heat wave has also led to a drought. Hydropower plants do not have enough water to produce electricity. So there's a shortage. China, the workshop of the world, does not have enough power to keep its factories running. So they've been shut down for the moment. Electricity is being conserved to be supplied to homes and offices, but it's not helping beyond a point. Luzhu is a city in Sichuan. It has been forced to switch off all street lights for the night. Again, to reduce the pressure on China's power grid. Remember, we are talking about the world's second biggest economy. It has already been hammered by the Wuhan virus, and now China is struggling to even keep the lights on. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.